Lit. Roll up to the party. Roll up to the party. Roll up to the party. Roll up to the lit. Roll up to the party. Roll up to the party. Roll up to the party.
Good evening and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this evening. And what is this? Wednesday, isn't it? I don't even know what day of the week it is. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Had to just double check. It is Wednesday. I hope this Wednesday evening finds you good. And I see that our favourite supporter, Ian Aberdeen, has been in the comment section already. I'm trying to look through the chat, but it is the first thing that flashed up was a green message saying Ian Aberdeen has gifted the One Celtic Fans View 10 memberships. He's gifted the memberships to the One Celtic Fans View. What an he's something else, that guy. Is yes. Thank you, Ian. Whoever you are. I need to get off that. It says, evening, Baz. Right, and why is it not? What's going on with this? There we go. That's it. It's back to normal. So yeah, there's quite a lot of new members. I see. Welcome to the channel. That's totally thrown me right at the start of the video. It's completely thrown me, I will be honest. But anyway, just a reminder, just to get this one up, the Just Giving page, we are sitting at 1,246, which is a fantastic amount of money raised at this time of year. Hopefully we'll get lots more on Boxing Day. We will be doing the live on Boxing Day. And as it stands just now, we'll be on for 1 hour and 20 minutes. No, we'll be on a bit longer than that. I will be on as long as possible to try and raise as much money on the day. I know initially I said that we would be on for 1 hour for every £1,000 raised, but I think I'm just going to milk it and see what we can do on the day. And let's face it, everyone's family will be away. You're back home, you're sitting watching crap telly. We can just talk computer nonsense on this. Anyway, Celtic did win this little trophy here again, and you see we've changed it to 22 and hashtag 119 is just next to it. And also, if you see just under here, we're going for 55 is on the title. Yeah, it's on every single video, just to remind those Sevconian naughty ones. Anyway, I'll jump into the chat in a bit. I just want to thank Ian Aberdeen FC for gifting out memberships like Sweetie Papers. My Christmas gift. I do love this channel and the community. Thank you, Ian. That's a really nice comment. That is a really nice comment. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Thank you. No, I sincerely mean that. It's something else that you've gifted out memberships to lots of people, and that's took us over the target that I actually set for memberships. I only needed one to get to the target that I wanted for memberships, and we've just overtaken that. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's a personal thing. Oh, Jesus God. Try to kill me off at the start of the video. Anyway, Kris Boyd and Chris Sutton have been talking. Kris Boyd have a bit of a meltdown. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first of all, there's been an admission. Yes. There's been an admission by the SFA. There should have been a penalty against Celtic. The decision was wrong. We'll eradicate such mistakes, honest mistakes. Remember when they said about honest mistakes? It's funny. It is funny. I'm going to before we get into the nitty gritty of the Celtic news, and it is funny because Celtic Rangers fans are turning into Celtic fans of the 1990s. I'm just waiting on them singing "We'll Always Look on the Bright Side of Life" because I think that's their next. I do think that's their next move. They're going to be sitting at the stadium and never mind. That's an odd one. They're singing Caledonia. Well, I was sitting at the pub at the weekend and I'm like, are that lot actually singing Caledonia? Did they know they get the irony of that? It's like it's a Scottish independence kind of anthem, isn't it? Caledonia, and that lot are singing it, and then the shirts. I just don't know. They're a very confused mob, aren't they? They're a very confused mob. Anyway, we are on. If you see that the subscriber count is back on the screen, also we're at 20,280. Yes, we're going in the right direction, and I want to try and get to 21,000 before the end of February. I think we'll get to that, but just before the end of February we'll hit 21,000. I wanted to see if we can get to 22, maybe even 23 before the end of the season. That would be absolutely fantastic. And if you do notice as well on the homepage, I'll talk about that later in the week. I'll talk about it closer to the new year, because it's the channel's done a lot better than last year. It's done way better than last year, which is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, the SFA says there is always going to be one or two little mishaps, little mistakes, but because of the people involved. But if look, it happens in every walk of life. People will make a decision, and it might be correct, it might be incorrect. It's a part of human nature, said the SFA. Yes, delirious irony. Ah, Jesus. Consider there's been a few incidents over the years. Connor Goldson, two-handed save in the penalty box, no penalty given, no complete meltdown by the media. And talking about complete meltdown by the media, Kris Boyd, before we listen to Kris Boyd has went, I'll never accept it. I'll never accept it, man. He says he'll never accept Rangers being simply second best, not better than the rest. After 20 odd years of Celtic domination of Scottish football, we're finally, obviously, we've just hit 119 honours, and it's been a remarkable period since the Martin O'Neill time, because we've won 41 pieces of silverware since the turn of the millennium, and Rangers have collected just 18. Do you know? And Kris Boyd's furious and saying he'll never accept Rangers being second best. I can remember when they were fourth best. I can remember when they were fifth best, and I can remember when Dundee United and Aberdeen were way better than Rangers. And I sincerely hope that Dundee United, Motherwell, and particularly Aberdeen, hope Aberdeen can maintain their run to the end of the season. To keep that lot, it's going to be difficult because they have lost a lot of games. But anyway, Kris Boyd has been having a little bit of a meltdown, but Chris Sutton's been hitting back. Chris Sutton hits out. He's been hitting back, saying, look, Celtic weren't at their best. Rangers played out their skin at the weekend, right? And this is fact. So we've all seen it with our eyes. Rangers played at a level that you've never seen them really play all season. Celtic were rubbish, right? Celtic were rubbish, but Celtic still won, right? The fact that it was a 6-goal game, nobody's seen 6 goals coming in the game. If anyone has seen 6 goals, it was more than likely going to be 6-0 for Celtic, but it didn't happen. Celtic shipped in a few goals. I didn't see the goals coming, to be honest, because before it we'd only lost 4 goals in the league all season. And I know this is the cup, or was the cup, because we've won it now. Fuck off. Seriously? Go and piss off. See, friggin' Spanish call centres are a pain in the arse. Anyway, Chris Sutton has slammed suggestions that it would have been better for Scottish football had Rangers won the trophy. How would it have been better for Scottish football? Celtic obviously have the 9-point lead over second placed Aberdeen, and Rangers are 11 points behind Celtic. But some people in the media have been saying that it would have been better for Scottish football if Rangers had won it. Nobody's talking about the fact that Man City's had pretty much dominance of the English League for years, and it's been a one-horse race. Let's face it, it's been a one-horse race down south, and nobody complained about that, did they? I mean, it was go Pep, ooh, Guardiola's this and Guardiola's that, and ooh, Guardiola's good for the treble, he's going to try and win the Champions League until he plays Real Madrid. But anyway, I just think that, you know, the English media love having a dig at anything that Celtic do, and do you know why? Because it's obviously it's a club that is the Pope's 11. Let's face the reality of it. Anyway, we move on for that because Chris Sutton's been talking about it, and he's like, look, you're all talking shite. Celtic won it fair and square. Right, let's get into it. Kris Boyd, yes, the meltdown. Kris Boyd has had a bit of a meltdown. I've not even listened to... Yeah, that's fine. We're going to listen to the Kris Boyd meltdown now. Well, it's not really the meltdown. This is talking about Scottish football and his glorious team and the denying of the penalty But he has admitted that Celtic have the winning mentality. Another moral cup victory win. That was another draw, by the way, just in case any Celtic fan didn't know. I think it was a draw. Yeah, it was a draw, wasn't it? It was a draw. And they like their moral cup victory draws, don't they? For a period of time, is he talking about like the last 3 seasons? Celtic weren't at their best. Admit it, Kris. Celtic were nowhere near their best. Yeah, Rangers left with nothing. You did. You got the runners-up medal again. You got. I mean, Tavernier must have he must have a world record for coming second medals. He must do. Is he on the rule? Is he on the roll of honour for second medals? Ah, wait a minute. Why is that not playing? Wait a minute. There's no fucking audio coming through. How's the audio not coming through? Wait, no. Jesus. Why is there no audio coming through on that? You pesky people at Sky. Give me 2 seconds. Why is there no audio coming through? I know. If we go into this, if we go to... The audio was coming through earlier. Strange. Those pesky fuckers at Sky. Desktop audio. Is up. Sky's getting pretty pesky. Right, I know what I could do. 2 seconds. Those pesky fuckers at Sky. Right, let me just try this. We'll try it another way. I will not let Sky beat us. Browser. That's unusual. Move this over there. Interact. See, now it's not going to play the damn video. Is it? Interesting. Right. Well then, that's that. Sky have managed to do something with their website, and I don't know what, but they've managed to nullify. But I'll not be beaten. We'll get a video up. I'll get a video up and about half an hour's time actually, I'll get the video up. So anyway, Kris Boyd, what a wanker, eh? Captions, settings, captions. Interesting. Sky's getting clever. It's echoing. Baz, don't say hello. You're in trouble. It's echoing. It can't be echoing now. Yeah. That'll be echoing now, won't it? Yeah, that's echoing. Don't say hello. I've just realised why. Because of the echo that's now on. It's not off. See, this is the problem when you do live television. It's on YouTube. I can't find it on YouTube. Let me just double check. Not that. Videos. Okay. It's on Twitter. If it's on Twitter, we'll be able to get it. 2 seconds. There we go. Aha! I'll never be beaten. Why is it not picking up desktop? That's not working either. Oh well, that's that out the window. There's a malfunction of some sort. I've just got to delete that one. Remove. See, this is the problem. It was all working earlier. It was working earlier. Why is it not picking up the desktop audio? It's not picking it up at all. Input. Volume properties. Wait a minute. Nope. Oh shit. No, it's not picking it up at all. Right, anyway, we'll move on. We'll cancel that. And yeah, you've probably seen the interview anyway. Kris Boyd having a little bit of a meltdown. Well. Oh, Jesus. Baz, is that John you're talking about, Baz? No beating. What? I have no idea. Bologna was on our... Baz, staring at the screen like my missus when I turn the washing machine on. Yeah, and there's technical. That's why I don't do technical. Yeah. Try reloading it, Baz. It's not. It's for some unknown reason this OBS isn't picking up the desktop audio. It was earlier, but it's not now. And I'm going to have no idea why. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's see what this... Oh, Jesus. See, this is what... Ballon d'Or winner admits that he wanted to play for Celtic. There we go. And then exciting Celtic Academy talent attracts attention from Serie A and English clubs. It says Hail 67. We all know who that is. That's because we spoke about it this morning. Daniel Cummins. Yep, they've just put that story out. Kieran Tierney's made a reprieve. He starts tonight. Let's jump into the comment section, because this has just been a complete nightmare of a life. A complete nightmare of a life. There's always one that happens, isn't there? There is always one that happens. But anyway, never mind. It is what it is. I'll need to try and get that sorted for tomorrow morning, so that it's all done well. And there's always... look at that, it's done not too bad. Anyway, let's jump into the comment section and see who's all on tonight, because there's absolutely hundreds of comments. Viewer activity, analytics. There we go. Ian, you're a legend, said Frank Bonner. So Ian must have been in early. We believe the SFA. Lorna Gallagher says he's Stephen Johnson. Hope you're okay. James Boy says evening Baz and the amazing Celtic family. Celtic Girl says, how long will this meltdown last? My ribs can't take it. I've not even been on any of the Sev Korean podcast to have a listen to their meltdowns today, because I'm sure that it will be in full effect after the fact that the SFA have decided that it should have been a penalty. Well, it should have, would have. Do you know, there's many occasions. It'll be interesting to see. If there's any other penalty decision that may happen during the league this season, because the scrutiny on every single game now, for every little incident when it comes to VAR in the league, the Sevconians will scrutinise every decision that goes against them in every game, no matter who they're playing, and every other team has the right to do so also. And if there is any decisions that don't go the way that a team should think it would go, or if VAR makes a obvious mistake when it comes to honest mistakes when it comes to games, and we all know what clubs will probably come moaning the most. You'll see Kilmarnock will start moaning about everything, and Hearts will start moaning about everything, not going their way. And the little funny handshakes will start again. But anyway, it is what it is. Who really cares? James Boy says, evening. So that was the Celtic girl. She said, how long will this meltdown last? I'm going to have to look at some stuff tomorrow morning, because I could have just imagined what they're saying tonight when the SFA have come out and said, yep, it was an honest mistake. The Underground Resistance says, Ernest. Carly says, Jim F. Senaries, she's just tagging everybody. They seem to forget that it was the folk in charge. Yeah, but they're trying to get that changed now, aren't they? I'm fed up listening about the penalty. Do any of you not remember the Alistair Johnson foul, that diving bastard Silva in the 3-3 game? Yes. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, it's not even in the 3-3 game. I would say, if you look at the dive that the Rangers player tried to do at the weekend on Sunday, nobody's talking about that. When he goes down in the box and tries to get a penalty, and it was an obvious dive. Nobody's talking about that, are they? Nobody's talking about that penalty incident. Anyway, I don't want to talk about them anyway. Stuart Ramsey's in the house, all right, Baz. This admission is the start of the slippery slope. The SFA are not going to back the employees. It's not a good look. Stuart, that's why the SFA do not have any staff at all representing them in European football. There's no referees go to UEFA competitions at all, because UEFA knows that the standard of VAR that the Scottish referees are working with is substandard. They're working with a cheap version. They're working with the Lidl version of VAR, and that's the reality of Scottish football. They're working with the Aldi version of VAR. Now, if they want to get it right, they're going to have to spend some serious money on it. Why does the money have to come from the clubs, from VAR? This is the question that should be asked. The SFA and the SPFL should be the one funding it. I don't see why it needs to be the clubs, because it's the clubs that are funding VAR, and this is probably what's getting Rangers go, is that they'll see that it's the outside influence of Celtic that's dominating VAR, but it's not. We know it's not. Everyone knows it's not. Do you know? And it's just them. They're in paranoia mode. They've turned into Celtic fans of the 1990s. The zombies have reawakened. The zombies have reawakened, and it's 1994. and they think that everyone's against them. And I am just waiting on them singing the song that Celtic fans used to sing in the 90s. Anyway, we'll jump back into some more of the comments. Chris says that beaten going unmentioned as he's allowed. Yep. There's lots yet. I mean, you can tell that there's no midweek games, because if there had been a midweek game this week, the meltdowns wouldn't have lasted so long. I'm going to actually try one more thing, just to see if this comes through on. Let's play this. Because it could, if this doesn't come through, we have an issue. Now there's nothing coming through. That's not coming through either. Strange one. Strange one. What's going on? Volumes are all up. Why is OBS not picking up the sound? Desktop audio. Audio input. Settings. I'll sort it later. Anyway, I've went on about that for far too long, and it's staying up. So let's jump into some more of the comments, because we have been on. Cancel that. We've been on for 31 minutes. There we go. I've managed to cock up 31 minutes of video on a live. How did I manage that? How did I manage to even go on for 31 minutes? And there's still 248 people here. Anyway, Mr. Quincy here. Hank is in the building. Stuart Ramsey's in the building. Cineris is in the building, coming from London. Baz doing the voices. The Ned voices. Killing myself. Yeah, Carly. I'd be as well doing the voices for everything. And then there was the big vision programme, the deaf and dumb people. For fuck's sake, Baz. Get me the programme. Oh, Jesus. Baz, don't say hello or you're in trouble. Yeah. See, this is the thing when you do live, and you're not just running through a bit of software like everyone else does. When you've got control of everything. Lorna Gallagher has just put up for the Just Giving page. We'll do a little bit of an update. The Just Giving page is sitting at £1,246, which is a fantastic amount. There's been 56 people. Diane O'Donnell was the last person to donate £5, which is absolutely fantastic, and thank you to Diane O'Donnell. We are the Celtic family, founded to help those in need. Proud that our club are still carrying on this tradition, she says. Merry Christmas to everyone that made all the sweeter after yesterday's victory. That was Diane O'Donnell yesterday, a couple of days ago actually, putting money into the Celtic Foundation page, which we've collected over £1,246 for, which is a fantastic amount of money. Chilpel says, that one's Steve Cass. Sefco saying about the penalty, but no mention of their thug fans causing mayhem. Do you know one of the funniest things actually? Yeah, we know that they tried to attack a Celtic bar, but they got frog marched. They got kettled in the town in Glasgow, and then they got frog marched to the Ibrox, to Hampden. Steve Johnson's in his. Hi Baz, have you been hacked if one of these scum? No. Stephen, if you're still hearing some crazy noises, it's not being hacked, it's just software. Yeah, no, it's a software issue that I need to get. That game was mental. There's nothing wrong with Davey, Weir's tackle and Maloney back then. Jesus, you're going way back, innit? Well done, Baz, and all the troops. It's a great amount. Yes, it is a great amount. Sefco was absolutely no class when Celtic were down. They did it once. We didn't whinge like this at all. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here because the live's been just all over the place tonight. And it's not even telling me about. Oh yeah, Ian Aberdeen. Big shout out to Ian Aberdeen FC, who gifted 10 memberships 10 memberships, right? I'm off. I'm going to try and sort out what is wrong with this damn software. OBS, I'm probably going to have to update it. And anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Big thanks to the 20,279 subscribers. 2,279. Whoofed! How quick has that grown, isn't it? Anyway, on that note, have an absolutely fantastic day, Celtic fans. Wherever you are, all around the world. I need to finish my tea.